this is my own variation of the Carrie Dancers, and so it probably should be properly called the North Street Carrie Dancers.
When's the next parade?
This one, this was an original, which I did a couple years ago, and I never used it here before, I don't think. Maybe I did, a long time ago. A few years ago, I got interested in hydroponics.
Isn't that against the law? Isn't that against the law? It's decriminalized in Maryland.
The idea is that you grow vegetables or any kind of food
whatever you say.
in an aqueous solution. And I, being an engineer, I got intrigued with the mechanics of it and so forth. But I've never done any gardening in my life. So I spent a few bucks and I set up a system in the garage, and I thought, if we had a nice sunroom, that'd be perfect. So we built a sunroom at some cost on the front of our house, and I set up an elaborate hydroponics experiment, which I thought I'd cleverly designed so it didn't need very much attention, since I don't like to fiddle around with gardening, you know. So the whole thing just fizzled out and died and turned brown. And I lost heart in the whole idea. I realized I was not cut out to be a gardener of any kind. But soon thereafter, I discovered the sunroom had nice acoustics for the trumpet. And that has become, and about the same time I had a tooth repaired that had been preventing me from playing the trumpet, and I hadn't really played the trumpet appreciably in 60 years. So I got my tooth fixed, and the dentist offered me 3 plans to get my teeth fixed, and he said, each course more expensive. And he said, if you take plan number 3, the most expensive, I'll give you my old trumpet. So I did, and he did. So I got back to playing the trumpet after darn near 60 years of not even touching a trumpet. So anyway, where I set up a keyboard in the corner of the sunroom. And it just so happened that when the sun comes up in the summertime, it hits me right in the eye. So I had to improvise a bunch of different, for a while I used my old bathrobe, but I've done it a little bit better than that. Anyway, it's always a problem to find a title for all these songs, most of which don't amount to much. But this one I decided to call Sun and Trumpet. So this is one of the...
Sun in his
Dave,
eyes. Okay.
Dave, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Looking around the room, you're not the only one here into hydroponics. That's all I'm going to say, all right?
Okay. All right.
I'm in hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics. There you go. Okay. Sun and Trumpet. If I can get some light on this thing. electric portion of this concert.
Good.
All right, thanks for everybody for coming out. We'll be here tomorrow night, the big concert. 3 bands, just $5 to get in. It's BYOB. We will be back next Friday for another open mic. Rest in peace, David Bowie.